Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 5.
The haze continues outside, creating challenges for many this holiday weekend. Thank you for joining us. I'm Krista Boehm. The haziness is much thicker out there today, and we're waiting for some blue skies to help enjoy the holiday weekend. Let's go to meteorologist Hutch Johnson now to take a look at what you can expect. Hutch?
Well, first and foremost, if you're out and about tonight, the radar very quiet right now. And as we head through the evening in the Fargo-Moorhead area, we're going to continue with some warm temperatures throughout the evening, mostly 80s until we get beyond sunset. Notice those north winds will be persistent. The Skycam just shows the reduced visibility of the haze that's in the area. Now, the 4th of July fireworks forecast for here in the FM area in Grand Forks looking pretty decent, but still smoky. I wanted to point out, too, we have hazardous air quality. We've crawled this a couple of times, put links on our website to more information, but where you see the red in the Red River Valley, Lakes Country and DL, and the central and northwestern portion of North Dakota, it's even dangerous outside for healthy individuals. The air is that bad, so you don't want to have that prolonged exposure to it. And, by the way, there's a slight risk of severe weather as we go through the weekend as well. I'll have details on that. That hits for most of us late Saturday night into Sunday. We'll time that out. And again, be cautious out there. That smoke, you can taste it, you can smell it, and that's never good.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good out there with that either.
Correct.
Thank you so much, Hutch. And with those hazy skies sticking around, some worry that it's going to be a problem for their holiday weekend. Valley News Team's Christine Stanwood talked with locals about all the smoke and how it's affecting their plans.
We thought it was all fog, actually, but yeah, it's kind of strange because every morning when you get up, you saw the sun and it's kind of a little reddish color, you know, something covering. So yeah, it's interesting, actually, because we've never seen that before.
What Dan Gu thought to be fog is actually smoke. But this isn't the smoke from fireworks this 4th of July. It's smoke from a different country.
We've been dealing with the smoke for several days now. The numerous Canadian wildfires up in northern Canada are creating a tremendous amount of smoke. Numerous fires up there, and the smoke that we've seen for the most part has been aloft, and that's created the orange moons, the very red sunrises and sunsets out there.
This smoke can trigger anyone with asthma or even irritate your eyes.
There may be enough smoke that people who have sensitive eyes, they may be dealing with some irritation in their eyes.
So it feels like sometimes it's really hard to see through things.
But it won't stop the young, like Sherry or Tiana, from having a good time. Or even Dorothy.
Dorothy has a jingo.
Oh, jingo.
Jingo.
From winning a game of Jingo.
Okay, everybody clear your cards.
But when will this pesky haze go away?
As long as those fires continue to burn, we're going to continue to see some of that smoke. The good news is the upper winds aloft that have been northwest to keep bringing that smoke in, they're expected to change as we head through the holiday weekend. And by Monday, we're hoping that those upper level winds change.
Well, that's great news for us here at Rotary Centennial Playground. And that makes us able to slide in to a great 4th of July weekend. For Valley News Live, I'm Christine Stanwood.
And to keep up to date with the weather and how the skies will look for your fireworks festivities, make sure you download the Valley News Live weather app. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store. A 24-year-old man is dead after a head-on crash in Stutsman County early this morning. The Highway Patrol says the victim was driving south on Highway 52, a few miles north of Pingree, when he drifted into the oncoming lane. A semi pulling a trailer drove onto the shoulder to avoid the crash, but hit the victim's car and ended up in the ditch. The highway was shut down for 2 hours. The crash remains under investigation. And it's Friday and time to take a look at this week's Valley's Most Wanted. Police say David Lahr is wanted for failure to appear for burglary, criminal conspiracy, and criminal mischief charges. Call your local law enforcement if you have any information on Lahr. A reminder to folks in the Valley that fireworks are not allowed in many communities. Police in the FM area had another busy night of calls about fireworks being set off in town. They're illegal in Fargo city limits, and Moorhead allows only sparklers in town. In West Fargo, people can shoot off fireworks from 8 a.m. tomorrow until midnight. They're also allowed on New Year's Eve in West Fargo. Many of us are already on the road or soon leaving home for our 4th of July weekend. Unfortunately, it's a fact known by many thieves. The number of burglaries, break-ins, and thefts climbs during warm weather. Valley News Team's Neil Carlson shows us what you need to know to keep your home and property safe this holiday weekend.
Downtown Grand Forks, as with many towns across the valley, are pretty quiet today. Many folks have already left for their long 4th of July weekend. In order to make sure your home and property are safe, you need to be especially vigilant during the summer months as thieves become much more active. Make sure your property is locked up and enlist the help of neighbors and friends.
Biggest thing with the 4th of July weekend is if you're going to be leaving town, maybe check with your neighbors and see who is staying around and just have them keep an extra eye out. And anything, laying around the yard or kind of not locked up, be a good idea to lock your sheds, lock your bikes up.
And while police will be out in full force this weekend, they can't watch everyone's home. It's up to you to take precautions.
Sergeant Jacobson says another good investment for your home and property are motion lights. Bad guys don't like to operate in the light.
Jacobson says you could also use timers on interior lights to make it appear someone is always home.
Sure, you can always, have lights on timers, or obviously keep the doors locked, your sheds locked, any bicycles, anything like that lying around, lock them up.
And of course, if you see something, say something. Quickly alerting police to suspicious activity in your neighborhood goes a long way toward making it a safe one on this 4th of July weekend. In Grand Forks, Neil Carlson, Valley News Live.
According to North Dakota crime statistics, 367 people out of every 100,000 will be the victim of a burglary every year. The bright lights and the loud noise might not be fun for everyone on the 4th, especially for some pets. The Homeward Animal Shelter would like to remind pet owners of firework safety. They say never use fireworks around your pets. Lit fireworks could cause severe burns and trauma to curious animals. Avoid loud noises and keep the little guys in a quiet, sheltered area in your home. And keep matches and lighter fluid out of your pet's reach. To see the full list, head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. And celebrations are happening here in our area, including one where the family can have some old-fashioned fun. Bonanzaville will be open Saturday and hosting a barbecue picnic along with games. Doors open at 10 a.m. Kids will have fun with face painting, inflatable games, and crafts from noon until 5 p.m. You can catch the reenactments throughout the day as well.
There's so many activities, so many demonstrations and so much entertainment all day that you can entertain the entire family all day and not spend a lot of money.
Bonanzaville will not charge for admission to the fireworks, which will be going off around 10 p.m. Both the east and west gates will be open along with the fairground lots. The Red River Valley Fair is less than a week away, and this year one farm animal will be missing. Chickens, ducks, and geese will not be at the fairgrounds this year due to the bird flu. The fair still wants children to have the opportunity to learn about chickens, so they bought fake chickens and chicks. The fake animals cost about $400 and will be in the education center. Many fairs across the United States have done similar things in the past. Fair officials say they are using the bird flu situation as a teaching tool.
And so it's kind of a learning opportunity, and people don't see all the economic impact that somebody that raises turkeys and chickens is going through, or the person the next level down that provides them with the shavings. It's kind of a cyclical thing that goes all the way down into different categories. So it's kind of a learning opportunity for us also.
Next year, they hope to have chickens back at the fairgrounds. All other farm animals will be available. Piglets were just born this week and will be shown at the fair. And you can hop your way into a world record. Join Streets Alive as it attempts to set a new world record for the largest bunny hop. The current Guinness World Record is over 3,500 hoppers. The event is on Sunday, July 12th, and begins at 3 o'clock, but participants are asked to arrive by 2:40. To make it official, 80 adult volunteers are needed to witness the bunny hop and verify participation for Guinness. For more information on event details, head to valleynewslive.com and click on this story. Wheel of Fortune is coming to Fargo, and you could be a contestant. The Wheelmobile event will take place during 2 special days of contestant searches. The event is sponsored by Shooting Star Casino and will take place at Shields Arena. Come and audition to be on Wheel of Fortune this July. For details and rules, you can visit our website and click on the contest tab. And remember to like Valley News Live on Facebook. You can follow the latest news, weather, and breaking news updates anytime on your feed. Just search Valley News Live, like our page, and you'll stay informed throughout the whole day.